Tap again and it goes off or you can talk. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right? Yeah, we have.
Yeah, unmute it.
Is it working? Hello, mic check, mic check. Okay. Well, it's pretty obvious. Welcome to Aston Students Union Presidential Elections 2025. This section will be about candidate questions time. Okay, are we ready? Content? So this will be the order of the question time, guys, in order of roles. First, we'll go with President of Sports and Activities, followed by President of Union Development, President of Wellbeing and Inclusion, and last but not least, President of Education and Quality. I may have to turn around for this. So what's going to happen? Each candidate will have 30 seconds to answer the questions from when they start speaking. When time is running out, a member of SU staff will hold up a sign to signal how much time they have remaining. When time runs out, they will shout time, and you must stop speaking. Let's have a test of time. Oh, Irina Din.
So I'm going to wait and say time.
There we go. The candidate will answer the questions in a different order, and it will be in a rotation. For example, candidate A will answer first, and the next question, candidate A will answer last. And the candidate B will answer first, etc. You know what I mean? Like first, if A starts, in the next question, B will start. In the third question, C will start. Is that clear? Yep. And candidates have been sent the questions in advance to prepare. And if there is time, additional questions will be asked. Again, this can come from the audience. So be happy to ask any question, guys. Starting with the list of names that Tahir has in his hand. Please. Guys, I'm going to read first names, okay? Forgive me if I mispronounce anything. Going for President Sports and Activities. Atif, Alex, Faisal, Samir, Said, Shamuga, Ugo Chuknu, no, Ugo Chubu, Ugo Chubuk. Sorry, guys. And Hardik. I try my best. Sorry, guys. You can see the presidents. And now, are we ready for the candidate question time, guys? I would like to invite here the following President of Sports and Activities candidates to the chairs, please. Woo! Woo! Everything going on well, technical team? Am I not looking into the camera enough? Sorry. Oh. Setting up second mind, guys. I'll start asking the first question then. Are we ready? No, not ready? That's good. Okay. So we're gonna start from this side to my left. Yeah, that sounds fine. Checking with SU staff. This side to this side. Okay. So I'll read it out twice just in case, guys. So the question is, what do you think are the benefits of playing sports at this university? Oh, technical issues. We're gonna restart 2 seconds. As you can see, we have 4 candidates sitting down out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 4 out of 8. I'll repeat the question. Ready? What do you think are the benefits of playing sports at university? I'll start with this side. I'll give you 1 minute. Don't worry. I turned off the mic. I'll give you 1 minute to think. Is that fine? And I'll start asking the question. 30 seconds to start. There we go.
Hello. Hello.
Ready? And go.
Okay, so I think that sports are really important with alignment of academic. It is like the people who are studying in a university should have fitness, fun, and have interactive sessions with people around them. They should know who they are studying with, their companions, their peers. Except that I think that there was a study that I read somewhere that people who are into sports.
Yep. Hello. Yeah.
30 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think playing sports at university is more than just competition. Yeah. It's about community well being and personal growth. So sports helps with combating loneliness, improving mental health, and building lifelong friendships. So through initiatives that I have put through, like Aston Olympia, I want to make sure that every student, regardless of their ability, has the opportunity to be a part of something big.
Thank you.
Ready and go.
Um, so let's start with the obvious ones. I believe the main benefits are health and well-being, both mentally and physically, and I also believe confidence is one, not just in the sport but also socially. I believe the social connection is another benefit in terms of the friendships you make and stuff, which then creates a sense of belonging and basically creates a home away from home. Also, the transferable skills you put on your CV, and lastly, the
Thank you so much. So the main question is, what do you think the benefits of playing sports and activities? So as Saeed's already mentioned, I think fighting loneliness at university is one of the most important things. As you can tell, there's loads of students that come from far away, leave home and everything. International students, for example. So they need something in their life to get them busy, make sure they're having fun, they're fighting the most important thing, which is loneliness. Thank you.
Well done to all the candidates for answering question 1. Ready for question 2? Breathe in, guys. Breathe out. Don't worry, nobody's criticizing. Okay. Simple question. It's already behind me, but what is more important, winning or taking part? 30 seconds to think. And we start.
Yep. Right. I think both matter, but taking part comes first. If we want to build strong sports culture at Aston, we need to make sure that every student feels included, engaged, and supported, whether they're playing for fun or they're pushing to win championships. That's why my focus has been always on competitive and social sports, ensuring that athletes get the resources they need, while also creating opportunities for casual participation through Aston Olympia and social leagues. Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, I say taking part is 100% more important than winning, and because that's what leads to the winning in sports and clubs. Yes, and the winning isn't just trophies and medals. It's also the friendships we make, the confidence you build, and the skills you develop. And that taking part, that engagement, is literally the lifeline of every club and society.
So, what is more important, winning or taking part? I think you cannot win if you don't take part. So, the first step is taking part. So, it has to be one of the most important things. So, once you take part, now some people have the mentality to win, and some people have the mentality to just take part so they can build a social network. So, taking part, I would say, is the most important thing. But if you're a born winner, then the main goals of taking part for everyone, like myself and every single candidate here, is winning. I'm pretty sure. Thank you.
Oh, last question.
Yeah. In sports, I think both are equally important, but taking part is the first step to go into winning. Winning is actually a objective that a person sets for himself. It's not like that you are not taking part, so you're gonna win, obviously. So I think that some wonderful experiences are created and missed out upon if you only think about winning and not taking part. Uh, Taking part shows a person's morale to put in the effort and hard work. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done, guys, for answering the question. I really like the answers. And the next questions are: what experiences makes you the right person for the role of president of sports and activities? No, it's in order of.
Oh, okay. I used to be the former vice president of Taekwondo, so I know how to work with clubs. I am the current president of the Nostalgia Society, so that's the society side. I'm also part of the student events team, Asset, shout out Asset, and I helped out in AGT. I'm also part of the Astonbury Planning Committee, shout out Astonbury. And most importantly, I've been engaged in clubs and societies from the start of my university career all the way to the end, even in my placement year. Thank you.
So I'm gonna start with outside the university first. I was captain of the basketball team, of the basketball national team from Coventry, which is called Bowlers Heavens. So I've gained lots of valuable experience there, captaining the team of 10 to 20 people. So I started there, and then when I moved to Aston University, I've took part in most sports, including badminton, cricket, football, basketball, most of them. So right now I'm part of the committee in the pool society. So we run events every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Everyone, please make sure you come there and take part. Thank you.
Yeah, so I have won multiple esports national level tournaments organized by Red Bull ROG back in India. I was also the team lead. It was my responsibility to ensure that I did my best and led my team to victory. Except that there is another aspect for being a president for is that to able to handle budgets, plan events, and have the drive and connections to see it manifest itself. I have 4 year of experience in event man.
Um, yeah. So I'm the current vice president of student activities, and these are some things that I've achieved over the year. So I've launched the Game Changer campaign, securing £100,000 for the sports clubs here at Aston. I've bought medical support to match days through a sponsorship with St. John's Ambulance. And I've launched Hidden Gems, which is recognizing underrated clubs and societies. And I've worked on sponsorships to bring more funding into student activities.
Well done, everyone. Even I'm tense. Sorry, guys. Oh, well done, well done. Give it a second. Time. Okay, we're ready. What ideas do you have to celebrate and showcase student achievements in sports and societies throughout the year? Starting with you. 30 seconds to think. Do I need to repeat the question?
No, the question's fine. So, what ideas do we have to celebrate people's achievements? So, first of all, for Pool Society, we just had a tournament in Bucks, and to celebrate all our achievements, we went there a day early, and we had an exhibition where we have a chance to play against pro players. So, I think that's really important to keep the players engaged, organize something which is relatable to them. For example, for basketball, I used to be the captain of basketball, as I mentioned earlier. We took the whole team on a trip to meet famous basketball players.
Okay, so I think that we should pair up clubs and make their unique collaborations like Drama Club plus Society plus Photography Society for creating a short film. Maybe hosting late night gaming sessions like glow in the dark basketball for a day busy schedule of people who are working part times in the mornings. Except that I think that we should give member spotlights to people who deserve that impact shown in the societies. Thank you.
Yeah, so I think recognition should be consistent and not just once a year. That's why I plan to expand the ASU awards to include Aston Olympia Awards and more sports and society categories. Create a recognition board within the sports center at Aston. Include a club of the month and society of the month, which is backed by sponsorships, and using social media better, highlighting teams, captains, society leaders throughout the year.
Sorry. My idea is the Aston Keeps Winning campaign. So essentially, this is 100% student driven. And basically, you guys, if you feel there's anything in the university that needs to be celebrated in terms of sports and activities, you simply report it to us and use your voice, not to complain, but to uplift people. People, societies, clubs, events, and groups that you care about. And we're going to do this digitally. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, candidates. I think you did a great job. Time to go out and ask for votes. Come on, guys. Well done. Go.
Thank you.
Good luck once again. And see you in 4 days, I think. Yeah. Okay, calling into the next round. My friend Tahir has the paper for the list of the other names too. Play some music in the background. President of Union Development. Candidate names are Abir, Aitsam, Jinsi, Kushaf, Madhad, Danashri, Tanish, Shivam. Sorry, guys. No. Say it right if you know. Guys, if I mispronounce the name, please let me know. Okay. I said all of them. Please come to the seat. Hello. Okay, as you can see, out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candidates, we got 3 sitting down. I think we're gonna go straight into the question. So, how are we feeling? Ready? Positive vibes? Good? Yes, good. Ready, camera, for the answers? Maybe not in this round, but in the next one, we might have ChatGPT answers. We never know. Let's start. Again, same round. You guys understood it before. Do I need to explain the rules again? In terms of questions, I'm going to ask the first question. Let's say you're candidate A. You'll answer the first question first. Then you go as candidate B, candidate C. Second question, I'll start with you, Kushaf. And then I continue, okay? Does it make sense? Third question, candidate C. Continue. First question is, what does good governance mean to you? Take 30 seconds and start.
Okay. I'm from Bangladesh, so Bangladesh has dirty politics. So good governance means a lot to me. So what will I offer is good governance, because I think I am capable for good governance, and I'm an honest person as well. So I'll try to be more as transparent as possible, and being transparent means good government to me.
Okay. Hello. So what does governance actually mean? Governance means how we make decisions and why we make them. And I feel like every decision that we make in SU should be student-led. That's why I'll be pushing student-led initiatives, student-led discussions, and having an open door policy. So any student can come to me and talk to me, tell me what's up, and we can fix their problems together.
Ready?
Yes, I'm ready. So good governance means 3 things to me. The first one is effective execution, because SU has a lot of people, right? So many people come up with different ideas. The main part is the execution part. Next one is the initiative, the inclusivity in decision making, making sure that everyone is included in the decision making. And the last but not the least, transparency, because we are for the Aston, we are for the Students' Union, so we need to ensure good transparency.
Well done, guys. Just a reminder, technical issues. Next time when we're speaking, let's try to lower a bit the mic, just so the people in the live feed can get it. Everyone's doing okay, guys. We're not used to this mic thing, but just the feedback. Okay, next question. How would you make Students' Union leadership more transparent?
Thank you. I think the first thing I would do is empower student union council more. My teammate Saeed used this very well to do game changer, and I feel like I would tell students more about union council and how we can use it to implement student-led initiatives. I would also push for feedback sessions with students monthly with the president, so they can directly come and talk to me, tell me the issues, and I could either tell them why the issue exists or how we can resolve it.
So I would do two main things at the Students' Union. The first one is putting up an anonymous feedback mechanism here at Students' Union, where every student can put their suggestions. Okay, should I start again? Yeah. So I will do two things at the Students' Union. The first thing is putting up an anonymous feedback mechanism at the Students' Union because people have different concerns. What if we make an anonymous feedback mechanism? People put in their suggestions. Next one is regular updates and interaction with the students. With the policies, every month, at least 1 or 2 sessions, telling the students what we are doing and where we are heading to. Thank you so much.
Ready for question 3? No, question 3, he starts. Oh, question. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Technical issue. Mine.
For being more transparent, I would offer a team which consists of like a feedback team which can go to students and ask about the feedbacks, and I'll try to change and develop everything based on the feedbacks. And what will I offer is like I will offer like students freedom more. Instead of my own decision, I'll try to decide what students want more than what I want.
Sorry for my failure there. It's a good one. Okay, now for real question 3. What experiences make you the right person for the role of President of Union Development?
So I've been actively involved with the Students' Union as I'm a part of the Student Activities Executive Committee. So I've interacted with different clubs and societies, and I know what students really want. Next one is I was the event manager at TEDx at my undergrad college. So I know how to talk to people, different kinds of people. Last but not the least are my strong collaboration skills because I've worked with companies and worked with getting sponsors, collaborating with external organizations. Thank you so much.
So I had business back in Bangladesh related to food. So as student union consists of like 2 big food shops. So I'll try to promote the business and grow the business there. Also, I was president of a well-being team in Bangladesh. We cared for the blind people. So I think I have experience how to manage people and how to work with the feedbacks. So that's how I'm going. I think I'm capable of being the president.
Okay. So I have worked in the SU for the last 3 years. I have led ASSET for 3 years, which is 90 students who have directly impacted by me leading them. And I think they've all had a good experience, which is nice. I've been a key part of Assembly for the last 2 years. I know the biggest things that the SU does. And I've had the pleasure of working with the last 3 presidents, JC, Atul, and Balraj.
I got everyone right this time, yeah. Just checking. Last question. How do you build relationships and rapport with people? Starting again.
So I'm a musician besides a student. So I think I connect people through my music. I have been doing jamming sessions around the campus, so I have built a lot of connection by only with music. I think music is going to help me develop more connections. Also, I'm an extrovert person and I go and talk with everyone. For example, I bothered Gagan a lot, Gagan and each of them. So that's how I think I get to know people more by bothering them.
Okay, so what makes me build relationships with people? I am like a big, bright yellow, fluffy teddy bear. I think anybody could approach me. There's not many people who could be this vocal and take up this much space in a room, but also be approachable. And I feel like that's how I build relationships with people. I'm an open space, I'm an open person, and I'm always ready to chat and see what's up and help resolve your problems. I have helped so many people in Asset resolve their problems, which is confidence, if it's balancing student life and working, if it's balancing having fun and leading what they want to do in SU. And I think I could carry on doing that.
Okay. So I build good relationships with people by active listening and empathy, ensuring that everyone is heard. Next thing about myself is that I have a really versatile personality. I can talk to a person from a quiet book club to a person preparing for a dance competition. So I believe I can engage a lot of people, different kinds of people, and make sure that they get what they want. For what we are standing for, we bring them the great experience.
Well, that's it for President of Union Development questions. Well done, guys. And continue with the voting. Please make sure you take some breaks, water breaks, lunch breaks. Please don't faint. Your welfare matters. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, Tahir. Introducing the next two presidents. Candidates. Presidents.
Thank you, my dear friend Juan Carlos Garcia Belza. Are we ready, everyone? Yes. Right? So we're gonna. This one? It's fine.
No, hold it lower. Hold it lower. Hold it lower. Yeah.
That's it? Okay. So we're going to do it in a different way this time around. So for the candidates for President, Wellbeing and Inclusion, can I have you on board, please? Now, I'm going to go through the names for the students running for the elections. And when your name turns up or comes up, when I announce your name, I want you to make some noise. Am I right? Okay, we'll do that. Right. So, Ahmed? Yeah. Aryan? Yeah. Asia? Gagan? Hussein? Maria? Shruti, Sol, Swati, Thanish, Velayutha, and Krishna.
Hi.
Okay. So do we have some energy in the room now? Right? Are we ready? Yes. Everyone? So the first question, one. What key campaigns would you prioritize as President of Wellbeing and Inclusion? Here you go. So, we have to get the mic. We go with first you, Gagan.
Okay.
30 seconds, right?
Let me know when to start, please. Yeah. As President of Wellbeing and Inclusion, I prioritize mental health support, ensuring students have access to 24/7 counseling services and peer support. I will improve campus safety by pushing for more security patrols, better lighting, emergency call points, and a safe walk-home service and self-defense workshops. To tackle cost of living crisis, I will push for free breakfast, subsidized meals, and better financial awareness. I will also work to make campus more inclusive, expanding faith and culture-friendly initiatives, LGBTQ plus support, and accessibility requirements. Housing and academic support will be key. Thank you.
That was good. So the next one, here you go. You're there to guide me. I'm not afraid.
So alongside continuing the existing campaigns like Never Overreacting, I would improve sustainability, as currently there's a big problem with the recycling bins going to the same place as the regular bins and ending up in landfill. As well, I'm passionate about providing additional support and resources to disabled students. For example, help with the essay applications because it's a confusing, intimidating process.
I'll go that end. Aryan, you next. Here you go.
As someone who has spoken to a large number of Aston students
it is clear that there are many concerns, such as to do with input, mental well-being and mindfulness, and safety. And specifically, with the input, I would like to introduce the Wellbeing Town Hall. With safety, I would like to reintroduce first aid training, both mental and physical. And with mental well-being, I would like to introduce the pilot program Guardian, the Guardian pilot program. To make things clear, there is no one answer. Thank you.
There you go. Sorry.
Can I start? So, as a if I'm elected, so what I am going to do is tackle mental health stigma and provide more in-person counseling sessions. So provide mental health first aiders in every department and advocate cheaper subsidized meal options. Then give more importance to all the students from every places and making sure that they are feeling safe and secure and creating more inclusive environment.
So if elected, my goals for a happier, safer Aston are one of which is having well-being cat Wednesdays. We'll be bringing cats on campus every Wednesdays, in which there'll be therapy cats. We'll be providing free snacks as well. Another one is that we'll be fixing the creepy tunnels around campus, especially the ones outside Old Fire Station and Onyx, because they just have a lot of graffiti and make it look more homely. And that's pretty much it.
So, the second question for you guys is, how would you create a more inclusive environment for all students? So we'll go from this end. Same. Perfect.
Everyone is told, just make sure we have the like down and don't talk into the microphone. Have it down there so people like it.
Right. Sol, here you go.
Thanks.
Best of luck.
So as previously mentioned, I would help disabled students with accessing support and resources. Also, as president of the LGBT Society, I've made it a priority for all students to feel seen and valued, especially those from diverse backgrounds. I've worked to create spaces where we can have open conversations about gender, religion, identities. I will always prioritize inclusion and make sure that every student can be themselves.
Excuse me. Right? You go. Ready? Yeah. To create a more inclusive environment, I'll ensure all students feel represented, supported, and valued. I will expand multi-faith events, interfaith initiatives. I'll push for an LGBTQ officer to ensure that students' voices are being heard and supported. I will improve campus routes with better signages, ramps, and accessible lifts for students with disabilities. I will strengthen mental health and financial support, ensuring all students can access free period products, prayer spaces, and affordable essentials. I'll push for better support for international and postgraduate students and ensure. Thank you.
Student input is ultimately the key factor that is important for inclusivity. This will be introduced through multiple ways, such as through a feedback box and through the Wellbeing Town Hall, as mentioned previously, where students will be able to hear what the Welfare Committee are doing, as well as be able to voice their concerns and their good and bad things. Interconnectivity is a big one too, which I will involve with introducing the Discord server, and there's no one way to do this except being transparent. Thank you.
So I would like to conduct more student-led inclusion councils, so where monthly forums can be conducted and everyone can share their ideas. Then cultural and identity celebration can be done, so everyone can participate and tell about their cultures and create good inclusions. Then inclusive learnings could be done, and there should be a proper allyship and anti-discrimination training which can be given to the people, and accessible social spaces could be created and everyone can chit chats. Yeah.
A more inclusive environment can be created by one listening to students, set up forums and feedback channels. celebrate diversity, host culture events and awareness campaigns, support well-being, expand mental health and peer support programs, and have zero tolerance for discrimination, strengthen reporting system, and promote allyship. That's pretty good.
Right. So here's my favorite question for you guys. What experiences makes you the right person for the role of President, Well-being and Inclusion? So we start with Aryan this time around. Is that so? Perfect. Here you go. Best of luck.
Having experience within the Welfare Committee from the first year has been my awakening. Being devoted to this cause helped me realize how much support some students require through observing different events, back end and front end, and being a part of the planning, execution of such events. I've also heard the need for students, for others in other ways, including going to the Birmingham Citizens UK event, as well as delivering leadership skills that helped bring us Asda's Got Talent within Asset. Thank you.
Can I start? So for the past 7 years, I'm in the field of well-being sector. I'm an naturopathy and yoga doctor, emotional intelligence and mind coach. And now I'm doing my master's in psychology in Aston University. So I live and I breathe for well-being. And I have treated more than 3,000 patients successfully. I have treated more than 4,000 COVID-19 patients, and I have awarded COVID-19 Warrior Award. And I really care for people, and that is my main motto for my life.
Yeah. Being an international student, 3,500 miles away from home, I feel like I'm someone who's pretty much gone through all of it, from being mugged in the tunnels and feeling vulnerable on nights out. I feel like I'm someone who can, who's dealt with all of these problems, and I feel like I'm someone who can provide solutions to all of these problems. That's it.
Right. What do you know about the Students' Union? Sorry. There you go.
Thank you. Yep. I am volunteering as asset member in the student union for the last 2 years right now, and I have grown strong leadership qualities and organizations. After becoming asset director this year, in this role, I am managing 60 I have managed 60 volunteers and have organized and led student events that are centered around the interest of student body. I also closely work with the student union to ensure that activities are relevant and contribute to a positive and inclusive campus experience. I have worked with a welfare committee where I support for better mental health support and tackle period poverty.
As president of the LGBT Society, I've really learnt the importance of everyone having their safe space, and I've provided direct support to many students who have come to me with concerns. Also, as someone who has been through a lot of personal struggles, including anxiety, depression, and even homelessness, I can really sympathize with the people who need support, which allows me to give that help effectively and empathetically.
So finally, we'll move on to the next question. What do you know about the Students' Union Support Services? And this time around, we'll start with Hema. There you go.
Thank you. Can I start? So actually, like student support services, which includes advice the representation center, so where they can talk about academic, housing, financial advices, so well-being and mental health services, then diversity and inclusion initiatives, financial support services, student societies and communities, which is the key to inclusion and student engagement. So this diversity and inclusion initiative, which needs expansion for better representation. That's it. Thank you.
I've been observing the SU and the current committee, Tahir, JC, and all the other members as well. And I've seen the services that the student union provides, such as mental health resources, academic advice, housing guidance, financial support, and advocacy for student rights. They also provide a safe space for students to voice concerns and access help whenever needed. That's it.
There you go, Gaza.
Can I? Yeah. Ashton Student Union offers essential support services to help students with well-being, academic, housing, and finances. The ARC is an academic and representation center, provides confidential guidance on academic appeals, housing disputes, and financial struggles. The SU also runs mental health initiatives, peer supporting networks, and cost of living help, including a donation drive, well-being packages, free breakfast. It also promotes inclusion through student networks, LGBTQ support, and culture events, while also tackling student loneliness through social events and societies.
So I am aware of a range of support being offered, such as the free Wednesday breakfasts and the student advice page on the website. However, I would add not all of the support is easily accessible. For example, the well-being packages that my fellow candidate mentioned, the button to actually request one of those on the website is currently broken. So one way I would make sure that the support remains accessible is making sure that the website remains up to date.
I won't miss this time around. Aryan, here you go.
As someone who has gone through a lot myself, I have finding myself needing to access some of these services, such as the Aston Counseling Service and Aston Student Advice. I would like to say that there are structures in place like these that help support students in ways that previously were not imagined before. That being said, I do believe that there are some improvements that are needed to them, including their visibility, session limitations, which is a big one by students that I've spoken to, and clarity in what they do. That is something I will look into and be based on the feedback of students around at Aston. Thank you.
Perfect. Okay, guys. Any more questions? Nothing? Thank you so much. So we're done with President of Well-being and Inclusion. Well done. And best of luck to you guys. Few days, kick it. Bye-bye. Right. And now we have President of Education and Quality, right? So the candidates, can I ask them to come here and sit, please? Okay, so I'm going to go through the names again, and please make some noise when a name turns up. So we have a long list here. Abdul, Afia, Atharva, Dalia, Dheeraj, Dinesh, Evelyn, Karthikeyan, Khawaja, Khushpreet, Mahdi, Muhammad Abu Alif, Piyush, Prateek, Sandali, Zainab, Safiullah, Jasleen, and Arashdeep. Right? So let's jump on to the first question. As the student lead on academic matters, how would you collaborate with the university on student matters? I always forget these. I'm so sorry. And we start with Afia this time around.
Okay, so for students, they want a seamless academic journey, which means they don't want to see what's happening and what issues are happening behind the scenes. That's what I'm here to provide. I've been working behind the scenes the last year to make sure that that is what is essentially happening. That includes making sure that AI is something that we embrace at the university and not something that we hide away. Technology is changing, we need to work with it, and that's something that I want to provide. Another thing is transparency and feedback, and making sure that students have that transparency through their education and they receive the feedback. That's it.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Sandali. So I expect students want a high quality education that is well engaging and supported. So I believe all students want an experience that they feel heard, supported, and prepared. So I also expect to bring changes for all international students, undergraduate, final year, especially for career support. And students expect a good teaching, timely feedback, and assessments. So I hope to bring that change.
Arashdeep, we'll go with you first.
Hi guys, as an education and quality leader, my goal is to render real-time feedback so that all the current and past academic problems and challenges have been go through, which maybe haven't gone through yet. And I aim to foster open and consistent communication with both university officials and students' voice. And I really want that student voice should be heard. That's it. Thank you.
You want me to repeat the question?
Yes, please.
Right? So the first question, as a student leader in academic matters, how would you collaborate with the University of Student Matters?
And 90 seconds, right?
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Hello. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate your time. In terms of so collaborating with the university, first of all, it's going to be collaborating with everyone at every level, engaging with them, and following up to make sure that they actually get things done. So it's going to be about making sure the student's voice is put first and foremost, and that their concerns are addressed whenever and wherever they need.
So the second question is, 1 minute, sorry guys. It's okay? Yeah. What do you think students care about? And we'll start with you this time around.
I understand the struggles of balancing uni life, whether it's coursework, stress, or finding the right support. It's just overwhelming. And so that's why I'll put always you first. And university life isn't just about studying, it's about thriving, not only education, but engaging in having concern about your well-being, and everything matters. So I want to see students are heard and actions are taken to support them.
So my goal is to establish an effective feedback system by introducing regular surveys and open forums and anonymous suggestion box so that their privacy must be respected. I will form a dedicated feedback review committee with students, faculty, and administration to meet monthly and analyze feedback and prioritize issues based on urgency and impact. We will create a transparent action plan with clear timelines and share monthly updates highlighting successful changes. That's it. Thank you.
In my opinion, students care about basically everything from the tiniest part of the IT experience to the future prospects to well-being, which is a more broader thing. In my case, I feel like neurodiverse students and international students have specific needs that need to be put first and foremost because they're not being addressed at the moment.
What do students care about? We all know that one of the top 5 reasons that students care about is loneliness. That's something that I want to tackle. I've initiated the Student Rep Hub for all student reps to join and to obviously create a community within themselves. This is something that I've made in person for all students so that they can get to know each other, they can empower their voices, and they have that community they can build on. Alongside that, I want to focus on academic societies and making sure that these societies have a voice and they have a community, and that they're able to work with the university as well to make sure that the community is something that they can call essentially a place for themselves.
Right. So the third question for you guys is, what experiences makes you the right person for the role of President, Education and Quality? This time, Manashji, we'll start with you.
So may I? Yeah. So I'm deeply empathetic, establishing especially towards student-facing challenges and dedicated to create lasting and positive change. My leadership and teamwork skills have been demonstrated through roles like university student representative. I have been in my first year also, and I have been the on-campus secretary throughout my first year and this year. And apart from this, I'm the member of welfare committee, and I actively seek feedback to shape inclusive.
Okay, in my case, it's not just experience, it's a list of experiences that make me, I would say, the perfect candidate. It's about growing up in different cultures, different countries, having the perfect mix of multicultural understanding. having the mix of interacting with neurodiverse students, having the mix of knowing how different people from different walks of life, different degree programs think.
Shall I start? I have first-hand experience working with students. Since my start of the foundation year at campus here, I've been working as a student rep and a student ambassador. Since the start of the second year, I've been also working as a student experience champion for the EPS department to bring positive changes. And as a peer mentor, I have been supporting students academically and personally. I'm also working as a chaplaincy ambassador to bring an inclusive and welcoming environment. And I think ensure students, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so I already have a year's experience in this role, which means that I'm able to see firsthand what we have and what we don't have. I've led over 350 student representatives, making sure that they can empower their voices, they can ask for change, they're out there campaigning and they're working on themselves. I've made sure that they're able to have that networking skill and be able to be out there, run for elections, help me with my campaigns and essentially be there for themselves. I want to carry this on forward. I want to make sure more student voices are heard, more people are there for each other and they build a sense of community. I've started lots of initiatives and I'm here to stabilize them.
Right. So the last question, here we go. How would you work to ensure that student feedback leads to meaningful changes? We'll go with you, sir, this time around.
Okay, in this case, it's going to be a multi-tiered system. It's going to be about improving the feedback mechanism. It's going to be about holding people accountable at all levels of university. And also, it's going to be about introducing a level of direct democracy in which specific issues can be voted on by the student body to ensure that they're taken care of at the level of holding them accountable. It's going to be about following up with them at all levels very regularly to get it done.
So my goal is to establish an effective feedback system by introducing regular surveys, open forms, and anonymous suggestion boxes to respect their privacy. Well, I will create a transparent action plan with clear timelines and share monthly updates highlighting successful changes. To ensure continuous improvement, we will actively gather input on implemented changes and follow up with students to close the feedback loop. Additionally, I aim to introduce interactive learning methods to boost engagement. Thank you.
So last year, the student rep framework was already implemented. This is something I'm here to stabilize. We've implemented it and we have a system in place that's already put for feedback. Now it's a matter of whether we stabilize and how we do that. That's something I'm here to make sure that happens. Another thing is that we have regular meetings with the CSO officer, with the deputy vice chancellor of education, making sure that there is that constant communication between student and staff. And that's essentially what we're here to provide. I've made sure that there is already that procedure in place, and it's just making sure that it's there regularly and consistently throughout the years as well.
Collect feedback effectively, because sometimes even though there are surveys conducted, students don't raise them. And I think with the help of lectures, we can actively direct students to open suggestions and push for action, regularly meet with university staff and make real changes. Also be transparent, keep students updated what's happening and what progresses are made, and empower course representatives. I'll just make sure student voices lead to results.
So any questions? Okay, we're done. We're done with the question time. Wish you the best of luck. And I hope you kill the remaining 3 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, yes. Right?